What makes a flower pretty? What makes a sunset so worthwhile? What makes clothing so appealing and paintings so admirable? Color. It's also full of color. But what is color? How do we see it? How do our brains perceive it? So color begins with the eyes. Light from an object hits a structure within our eyes called the retina. The retina contains cells that activate when light hits them in different conditions. Rods work in low light settings, while cones work in brighter settings. As a group, these two cells are called photoreceptors. These cells then send signals to the brain via the optic nerve that is then interpreted into the color that we see. Humans have three cones that allow us to see color: red, green, and blue. These cones are sometimes called photopigments, and certain colors are produced by the strength and number of activated cones. For example, yellow is produced by an equal level of stimulation between red and green cones. So now you may be wondering, why do animals see different colors? Well, to answer that, certain animals like birds and insects have an extra cone, so they can see more colors than us humans can, while dogs have fewer cone types. They only have two, so they see less of this color spectrum. But how does that all work? Well, some scientists wondered the same thing, so they ran an experiment to find out. First, they realized that photoreceptors are the building blocks for our color perception, so they used an old technique called magnetoencephalography to learn more about how our brain perceives color. Their technique uses a cap with sensors placed on someone's head that records the tiny magnetic fields that accompany brain activity. It measures the millisecond by millisecond changes that happen in our brain when we see color. Speaking of brain activity and electrical signals, in 2024, scientists discovered that there's a specific network of neurons that gets activated when distinguishing selective hues. Isn't that neat? So color is everywhere. It's in everything. And while it may seem like such a simple thing, scientists are baffled by the whole thing and are still researching it to this day. Now you know. The next time you see a pretty flower, a street light, or even a tiny blade of grass, your brain is interpreting a bunch of electrical signals that allow you to see the world in all of its beauty.